You really don't know how long I have been waiting for this. How long I just been like, yeah, we don't play now. How many weeks I've gone without playing this game. I kinda miss it. Really. But now I'm here. I have no fucking clue what the enemies do. And that is something, yeah, I don't really know about. I'm just going to continue like nothing ever happened.
That's how it's done.
Yeah, or that's how it's done. We're just going to continue onwards and onwards and onwards till nothing is left. That one needed piercing. Let's use him. Yep.
See ya!
I didn't even realize how long I was gone because there's no part uploaded yet. Even though I said I would start uploading parts 2 parts ago or something like that, it has been weeks and I haven't uploaded shit. Fuck. So now she's useless. It's alright.
Take that!
We've done a lot of things. I haven't played for 2 weeks because of a certain reason. I had vacation from work. A few days off. With a few days, I mean 3 weeks. But 2 weeks I was at my mom's place. I was at my dad's place, brought my laptop, had the game downloaded. But I just couldn't. Like, I had to find the time to play it. Also because it was fucking hot. I had like a few days with like 35 degrees Celsius. Which is a lot for Germany, so I was just in the pool with a few colleagues from work, like phone them and be like, hey, you wanna I'll come over, go pool and do some barbecue, and they were like, yeah, sure. So we did that. I also wanted to clean the shed and stuff like that. I worked on a few projects. I brought the camera with me because I didn't really use it. But yeah.
That's how it's done.
So like every time you have off from work, you just go ahead and plan so many things and you achieve.
Everyone, wait.
What's up?
Hurry.
I have something to tell you.
Here? We're almost out of here! Let's go!
I have to say it now.
Over there.
I know I'm going after this fucking field of thunderstorm.
Somehow, my bad feelings always come true.
I've decided to marry.
I thought so.
Oh, fuck.
But why? Why'd you change your mind?
For Spira's future and Yevon's unity. I thought it would be the best thing to do.
That's not good enough.
Wait, is it? Is it because of Lord Jiskel?
Hey, that sphere!
Show me.
I can't. I must speak to Maester Seymour first. I truly
him.
am sorry, but this is...
Look,
it is a
with
personal
authority.
matter.
You're kidding, huh? As you wish.
I'm sorry.
Just one thing.
I won't quit my pilgrimage.
Then it is fine.
Wait a minute, Oren. You don't care? I mean, you're not gonna stop her?
No, I'm not. As long as she is willing to face sin, all else is her concern. That is a summoner's privilege, as long as she journeys.
But that's...
Yuna, just one question. Can't you just talk to Maester Seymour? You got to marry him?
Don't know. But I think it is the right thing to do.
Okay, I guess.
Uni.
I already have nicknames.
Quiet! I wish we could help somehow. Some way.
It's okay. I'll be fine.
She says I'm sorry. He says it's fine. She's willing to face sin. She's privileged. I didn't understand.
Me neither.
But somehow, I felt like I didn't belong. But if I didn't belong with them, I'd be stuck in Spira, alone. And being
Yes.
alone in that place, well, I didn't want to think about it.
Next, we're going to Makalania Temple. Yuna can talk with
Makalania,
Seymour
aye.
there. We Guardians will wait until they're done and plan our next move. Understood?
Yes. We have understood all. Oh. Sure. Palm rotating and it still doesn't work. Shit. Peter's probably... No. Peter's probably... No. This ain't no chance to go with the biggest spell. I also have done another D&D session as the Dungeon Master. No, as I call it, I should be wearing mutton chops. And, wasn't really what I imagined, like it never truly is. I wrote the guys like, hey, wanna play then and there, like one shot. But still some guy doesn't have time. And we went ahead and did that. I prepared a story. Asked first, like, hey man, could you maybe write me a character story that's like today evening, and so I can maybe base the story around your backstories. So I had 3 player characters because I had 3 backstories to base everything upon. To sum them up, like one backstory was that he was Tabaxi and played Shawn Michaels. No, that's still me, but maybe he will one day, I don't know. Oh yeah, he was Tabaxi, was kicked out, his fucking church got raided by humans, he was basically the human hater, but he was raised by Wood Elves, so I thought, maybe just take the Wood Elves part he was raised
No
there.
time to waste. Let's go.
Based story around Nightstone, close to the Ardar Forest or something like that. Ardeep Forest. And yeah, so that's how I would include him. Like, yeah, I have the forest. Maybe you can find some stuff there, you know, to remind him of the good old days. One other guy, Jesus Christ. One other guy played. How's it called again? Jesus Christ. I can't remember. Even though I was the game, I don't remember this shit. What was he? I'll look at the character sheets now, but I thought that I would have used my phone, I don't want it. So, what did he play? He was a magician or a sorcerer, I remember that. He was the one without the book, I think? I don't remember. His race was... oh yeah. And now I remember. It was the crow themed, like the one looking like a plague dog. What are they called again?
Farewell.
I don't remember. But anyway, what was that? His backstory was that he got English words. He got cursed upon by someone who picked him up when he was young, and thus through that he learned magic. He first thought it was an evil curse. That the person did that to make fun of him, or like really curse him. He didn't know that he
Everyone,
was
focus on the enemy.
having good intentions. You know what? I felt like, okay, maybe it's to do something. Maybe the characters they're going to meet along the journey, like close to the end, are magic users. So they can go ahead and be like, hey, you know, this curse actually, he had something in his eye that like showed that he was cursed. I was also going like, is you been showering gun from Naruto? He was like, hey, yes. And I was like, no, you don't get that. Oh man. So yeah. I'm going to meet a few magic users, and what exactly magic users I will tell after this cutscene.
You're worried about Yuna.
Yes.
Of course I'm worried about her. What is she thinking?
The simplest answer would be, in exchange for agreeing to marry him, she hopes to negotiate with Seymour.
Negotiate what?
I wonder.
What? All by herself?
She's strong, but Seymour is the better negotiator.
Yep.
Well then, why don't we do something about it?
What, kill
Yuna
Seymour?
wants it this way.
I just don't get it. Doesn't she trust us?
On the contrary, she doesn't want us caught up in whatever it is she's planning.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But that makes me worry even more. She could just tell us.
That's the way she is. She's naive, serious to a fault, and doesn't ask for help.
You're probably right.
Yuna's easy to read.
Yeah, she is.
But hard to guard. Stand by her. Always.
Slowpokes!
Sorry. It's funny how calm I was. Maybe it was because I'd realized that Yuna wasn't marrying Seymour for love. Not really. It was just her duty. Something she had to do before returning to her pilgrimage. That's what I kept telling myself anyway. And well, maybe. I realized that Yuna and I'd never, Yuna, let's go.
They never had a chance. So, last guy. He was the obvious missing dark edgy character.
Lady Yuna, it is good to see you made it through safely. And, if I may, congratulations on your betrothal.
Maester Seymour's people are expecting you.
Take that road to go to Makalania Temple. This road leads to Bevel.
So what?
You should hurry to the temple in Makalania.
He was the Dark Edgelord, like sorcerer magician, I don't know. He was a necromancer. He was born from an undead mother, just like God. And thus he was bestowed upon his necromancy school. And he was a dark omen, he was the death bringer and everything, and yeah. But his backstory concluded that he wanted to go from novice to adept, because he had to do some sort of pilgrimage, get a password from first school principal of his school. Was long dead and gone, so I was like, okay.
No time to
a
waste.
brother,
Let's go.
and the brother will be the big bad evil. Like, brother of the principal. And I wanted to, like, make everything into it that maybe the principal will tell the other guy about his curse.
No, I've been saving this one for you!
It's not that bad. And yeah, he was Dark Edgelord was a human. That already didn't really mix well with our human-hating Tabaxi. But I thought I could make it work. You know, since for the pilgrimage, we had to do something, find something specific. I was like, okay, you will go into the Wood Elves forest, find the principal there. It was practically built like Lost Woods from Zelda. Like a real time, you just have, you came one way, have 4 ways to go, and then we cannot really follow the sound, so I was just like, gotta follow the Konami code. Like up, up, down, down, left, right, which I thought was something cool. Maybe one of them would recognize, none of them did. But that's just how it is sometimes. So we played it. I wanted to like Jesus Christ. I hate this enemy. That maybe the Tabaxi you get sort of the role of a gotta watch the human to make sure he doesn't make any bad things happen in this forest from his people that rolls him up. I don't know if that works like that. I've raised him. Yeah, that works. And yes, so then maybe he will talk about to the others like why he's doing it, and then we will get the other guy on board with the curse because he wants to learn more about that, and that's what I imagined, and none of that shit ever really happened. So it was more of like, okay, you have Nightstone. Nightstone had backstory in Forgotten Realms, so I kind of piece it into that. There's a story you can play that revolves around Nightstone being destroyed. You gotta take it back and stuff and something like that. I was like, okay, it got destroyed, but the Wood Elves came back out of the forest, or it, and I make profit from. To make profit from adventurers coming there, buying stuff. It looks like he needs piercing. Oh, sorry. Buying stuff, a tavern, obviously, a small little, a smith was there too. Another building there was a martial card man. I cannot talk. Oh fuck. No building there was the casino. They can play with money. It was specifically added for one guy who always used our Mr. Money back then. And he used it quite a lot. There was also a cemetery. So Mr. Edgelord had something to do there. Like to find one of the already dead teachers, not the principal but the teacher. We can maybe tell him where the principal was playing. So I was like in the beginning, okay, this is Nightstone. This is what? Here's the map. And now you can go ahead and start wherever you want. I was already first mistake. We should all start in the tavern. But they have to meet because Mr. Edgelord didn't think it was necessary to go to the tavern. Because the school teach them they can do everything on their own. Which I didn't know. He didn't tell me. I don't know if that was something that is clear out of the Forgotten Realms lore. For me, it wasn't, okay? I didn't know that he wasn't going to, like, interact with the others at all. He mustn't. That's already when I fucked up. just went ahead and like, okay, I'm done here in the cemetery. The graveyard, I'm sorry. Not the cemetery. I'm done here at the graveyard. Now I will do nothing more. Like, what the heck? Yeah. Would you wish like maybe go to the tavern? No, he wants to go to the forest. He has learned that he needs to go to the forest. So he will go. So he's already further ahead than everybody else. So I already started to plot like, okay, I have to kind of catch the group. Make sure they'll follow along. After this, Mr. Zeno is done playing, because he has quite a lot of money. Let's see here, magic, accuracy. Good. And Tabaxi was just going to the smith and want some arrows. But that was at least something like the reason we see, like, okay, he went in there, bought arrows, and then he went to the tavern. And also Mr. Losing Money McGee also went to the tavern. Which already was like, yes, so I can leave both of you together rather quickly. But they didn't want to interact with each other because before the game started I was like, okay, you can either have a magic item, an uncommon magic item, or a friend, like a Pokemon. I mean, it's not really a Pokemon, but everybody calls it Pokemon, so shut the fuck. The Bugsy wanted to have a small little, what are they called? Pseudo Dragon. Like, sure. And my guy went ahead and was like, yeah, I want to have a ring that can make wine. And also, I want to have... Like, later you can be like, yeah, why don't, you know, another guy from work, a new guy, wants to play with us. Can he just be my Pokemon? I was like, sure. We had a human soldier, a human fighter. I know, really interesting, right? Pokemon. And I immediately went like, with the Boxy. And the guy with him with the tavern didn't want to interact with him because he had a human alongside. There's always the one guy who hits another race and makes everything complicated. But that really was cherry on top. I was sitting here like, Jesus fucking Christ. I just went like, okay, at least the guy, Tabaxi, went. Like, okay, so do I know the forest? I was like, if you want, maybe it was even the forest you were raised in.
Don't look so shocked.
So he wanted to go there too. That was already a done deal. Last hour. So Mr. Gamble Lord, I was just like, hey, did you, like, an NPC talk to him? Yeah, so always come people around this time of year. Like, magicians do some sort of shit, I don't know, they just go to the forest and they never come out. Oh, so rude. So I will go there too. So all of them went there, that's good. We only noticed one of them had a major head start, which had to work around. He was the first to enter the forest and he found the village there of the wood elves. Where I wanted to do a real big pick up for the Tabaxi. Which didn't happen because I had to somehow be like... I wanted to let the time stay... like, accurate. Relevant.
Have you seen Donna?
Donna? Can't say I have.
What's up?
We got separated on the way here. Damn it all! I've gotta find her!
Calm down.
But if anything happens to her...
Running around in a panic is not going to help. Right now, you have to keep cool and search.
But...
Guard your emotions, then guard your summoner.
You're right.
Shall we search?
No.
No, I've taken up enough of your time. Thank you, Sir Aaron.
What's up?
Oh, I just wanted to wish him good luck.
So I wanted to keep the time like relative, so the edgelord was searching around the village for clues. And I was like, okay, maybe search around, take some time, like... I didn't specify amount of time, which probably would have helped. I was just like, yeah, you do there, like, for an amount of time. And you don't seem to find anything, so maybe just... You know, but there, you found an exit to the village, so you went to the exit. So we went to continue on and came to the Lost Woods part. Then Tabaxi came into there. And then I had a chance either get rid of the timeline, the sacred timeline. Be like, hey, yeah, you know,
You're wasting our time!
just that and that shit happened there, or just go ahead like, yeah, you know, walk around and you feel like someone has been searching for here. I thought, okay, maybe this would be the pickup for him to like get to our edgelord and be like, hey, I gotta watch him, he's a human in my forest. We didn't know he was a human. We kept his ears covered. Which was pretty damn lucky because it became threats later, but I'm not going to spoil that yet. So he was like, and I was like, yeah, you kind of know the sort of village. Race in one of those. So you immediately seem like when something is out of place and they'll fix it. You want to follow them. So I went ahead and followed them. And since the Tabaxi was quicker than the human, we had they caught up to each other. Or had them united. Since I could just pull the Magic Forest card, they also met the other guys.
A butterfly with rainbow wings will lead the way to secret things.
What? Approach a butterfly with many heal and random. Right? Try to catch 7 of the blue butterflies of the way of the reds, for they call Paul for thief and threatened. Butterflies disappear after a certain time, try catching the blue. Alright. True. Blue. Do I have to go back or do I have to go forward? I probably had to go back. I don't care. So Then they met in Lost Woods.
Let's do it!
It wasn't really like they wanted to interact with each other. So the Tabaxi and the Edgelord they finally caught up to each other, they saw each other. They both tried to hide, but they met each other. Then they had this whole conversation about if it's alright to summon the dead and ask them stuff.
The ice.
This was pretty nice. Fit right in. Also Blizzard, like water with ice, or are there Blizzard already? Okay, we'll probably change the rocker. But now water, so Blizzard should be. Was it Thunder? It was Thunder, right? Oh shit. Cool. Yeah, so then they finally like understood each other, like showed him that Raise the Dead is not that bad of a spell. Which just interview up, for Christ's sake. So how the Lost Woods played out, there was always the intersection, followed by a with some sort of thing in the middle. Thing in the middle were always where the clue were, but they were all bad in the beginning, so they didn't check anything. But then our other guys who didn't meet with Mr. Edgelord and Tabaxi yet, they found a wooden stump. They had a pretty good roll, and they found like an amulet underneath. An amulet showing the crest of the school our Edgelord was in. So it was probably obvious to that point that maybe it's an important item in a magic item in a place where you're fucking lost. Maybe that's Jesus Christ. Maybe it is important, you know? But it didn't change that shit. Check what nothing was like. They went ahead, got lost. Then one day found there was another good roll, so on the stone they found the grave. It was another one of the teachers, giving him the instructions to go up, up, down, down, left, right. Which I didn't do through talking, I just went gyrating on them. Because I thought, Evans cannot talk. They don't even have tongues. I know this grave that should make them able to talk like just, you know. Always fun like that. Maybe you can check. Don't you put probably right? Oh yeah, then I got the directions also. So up, down, left, right was actually the sky directions. But because we have a magic forest, you could see the sky. I did like some survival checks, figure out which way the fucking north, south and everything was. And a few they really succeeded in the beginning, but then they were like, hey, you're not sure if you were supposed to go left or right. Like, okay, can I not catch me? Alright.
Everyone, go, go, go!
Probably need that.
Ow!
So, the other party without the way to go, like the directions, they were just walking, continue walking. They were like, start walking straight. We would get out eventually. They didn't take, like, there were like 4 main squares, and they just went like, yeah, you go across there, come out on the left side there, go backwards, and immediately come up on the right side there. It just didn't make sense to them, even though one of them tried to draw a map. And at the end, I was like, just don't. He was like, alright. So yeah, then I finally realized they had to meet up. Like, they had to walk. They rolled so bad that they started walking the wrong way. Once after like the first go left, they walked the wrong way, and I was like, okay, who of you guys has the crescent, like the amulet or whatever I really called it? And he was like, yeah, I have it. Hey, when you walk in the wrong direction, they finally started to, no, they didn't meet up. They didn't want to go along. Just that the other guy started following them. So yeah, I just went like, yeah, when you go left, the thing in your pocket just started to like vibrating. Okay, and then when you take it out, there's green energy. Like green magic energy, and our spellcaster, our Dark Edgelord, he always had, you guessed it, green energy when you use the spells. So he was like, show me that, and then yeah, but he didn't want to investigate or like use magic on it. And I was like, are you kidding me? They went another long way. Of them like not knowing what to do now. Then I let them find another skeleton, raise the dead, and then try to convey them. Oh no, it was beforehand, before I showed them, like, forced the amulet one upon them. Skeleton, with the charade, explain to them that you need to find a tree stump and dig there. And this is the words that they used. Yeah, we need to find a tree stump and dig there. And they didn't get it. And from there you can, you have to start the up, down, on left, right. And they didn't get it. It was horrible. Wasn't the M? When you come up with this shit, I think it's always like way easier in your mind. And they didn't really come up with it. Edgelord had a pretty high intelligence score. Paid every intelligence check, and also his natural intelligence as a human being didn't suffice. Even though he's a pretty smart guy. But still. Oh fuck. So yeah, then I got it. I forced everything upon them. They found another skeleton who was like, yeah, give me that shit. They went back, yes, then they went back to the tree stump. And I was like, okay, this is good. So now, we'll dig that. So they did. Like, yeah. Wait a second, I gotta sneeze. Yeah. So then he revived the skeleton. Well, like, yeah, the tree stump that was first amulet, then the skeleton. But the other party members couldn't do anything with that. They revived the skeleton, and the skeleton had to show him, like, yeah, amulet, it was laying upon his chest. And yeah, he had to hand it to the skeleton. The skeleton used some magic, and then it became a magic compass, which you could use to leave the forest. And also there were no encounters by now, we were already like 4 hours in the session. But there were no fucking encounters. The party not being together, and I didn't want to elongate it, like length it any more than I had to, because it's already going on way longer. So after they came out of the forest, they were like still in the forest, but they were in a graveyard in the forest, a really big graveyard with a lot of gravestones. And since the party was together for the first time, it was my immediate thought to weigh in on Olbir. Use Olbir for perhaps to weigh in and have, like, over there a few skeletons. But it was the skeletons, it was a Leaps and a Banshee. So we had our first battle of the evening, and like, it was 4 Leaps, 1 Banshee, and a Banshee came in later. And
Welcome! Holiday prices on all items in celebration of Maester Seymour Guado's wedding.
sure. Abilities, First Strike, I don't care. Magic, Dark Touch, I don't care. Nope. Nope. Sure, that's better. Nope. Have my wards. Water wand. So HP.
To expect. How about.
Oh, high potion. Good. Now we can go ahead and sell off all fucking potions.
I'll go with these prices for a while.
Probably cutscene, yes.
Wait,
Graveyard. Leaps.
it is here. Somewhere.
Don't have to forget that. Pick up.
What's here?
Something you should see.
But, Sir Orin,
It won't take long.
We have to walk over there now. We couldn't just keep the cutscene playing.
This place. It's just water, isn't it?
This is
It's
what
Marco.
spheres are made of. It absorbs and preserves people's memories.
What's that?
Fiends are also attracted to these places.
Didn't expect that. Oh, it's a boss, alright. Haste Lulu. So, they did that battle. I nearly fucking wiped the party. I was like, dude, most enemies are not that strong, but I really played like fucking assholes. I really went ahead and made sure that all the damage.
It absorbs all spells except its one weakness.
Which is? I'm telling. Oh shit. Probably ice. So, yeah. And also what I did notice, I picked up enemies and everything before, like I told you, before I had the third character, they were all immune necromantic damage, which is the only thing that he was like able to do reasonably. He was really good use. That's the one weakness! I don't get it, you know? Why don't we just get rid of Voodoo? Just step to his side like a boss. But yeah. Let's maybe kill the dragon companion of my friend, so I was pissed about that too. Really, really pissed. Like was Babar and got into rage. Every time somebody rages, I still hear Grog. Where are you going? I would like to rage. I've used all elements now. I don't fucking get it. Let's bring out all the stops. I know you could absorb every damage now, but somebody could die sometime. Where was I? Nearly wiped the party. Better than they won the battle. We actually killed off our human fighter, because he wanted to go home. It was his first game, and we were like, yeah, if you want, you can leave anytime you want. He was dead, so the dragon and the human got then revived by our necromancer and Flop, and then we went ahead and started production on the graveyard. So we first found the last teacher, and gave him like a nicely written poem about how they want to reconsider, do we want to do it and everything. He didn't want to reconsider. And you could revive the wrong guy. The wrong guy watched and the wrong guy was the brother. The brother of the principal is really a bad guy in disguise. He's also the guy they because obviously then what I didn't expect. So I wanted to play the brother like a crazy lunatic. I had my vocal cords are pretty fucked up since everything I have left for the next part. Nice. I went to a concert and like so I was like, okay, it will be a calm guy. He will be a very nice guy. He will try. Just be calm and with our and not exactly what he wants. When I say exactly, I mean exactly. So he told them, like, yeah, you know about the old ways. They were just bad. They were also the problem. Okay, you gotta work together. And Rachel was like, no, we're working together, but the school taught me that we would do everything on our own. So, our big BBEG was like, okay. This is not the first principle. I'm having about that, you know, and everything he ever thought was actually wrong. So, yeah, kind of go like that and make sure that he wants to get on the big bad evil guy's side. No, almost that. That makes sense, I think, in my first one shot. Oh, sure, this is a scam. Do we have still some grenades? I think that's not. Good with Letha, alright. They had this conversation, it was like, if my player character, like the player character, the actual one was like, I know if you tell me the truth. You wanna know the truth? Go to my brother's grave, resurrect him and ask him. So he did that, I showed him his grave, and the moment the brother resurrected, I used a spell slot, BDEG to like turn invisible. He's gone. Also, yeah, technically he was also resurrected, but he was like obitoing the Tensei. Jesus Christ. So he got out of it. We don't know how, we will never know why, but he got out. What do we use for spells last? Water, right? Let's see. Good. We resurrected the principal. Principal gave him like very vague answers, trying to ask questions, and then he got magic puzzle he needs to get from the beast to adapt. So yeah, what had happened. And I was like, yeah. The moment the principal disappeared. Big bad evil guy came back and was like, yeah. Yeah. Like the girls, I wasn't satisfied with the answers. You seem to know more. What answers are you giving to those questions? Ask the same questions, get better answers, the answers you wanted to hear. PC. Alright. Can I learn from you? Am I able to learn this power? I like a few and like as soon as I started collaborating, I really realized that I'm just doing Revenge of the Sith. Just with Palpatine and Anakin right now, but fully for it. I also made an Execute R66 joke, but nobody like really got it because we're on and probably never seen Star Wars in English. Yeah, I wanna be a disciple and everything. I was like, okay. You remember the first floor of your school? Yes, we were alone. Exactly. And then for a brief second I thought about it, just attack him. Like, the big bad evil guy was a technically player character I made on level 14 and level 7 characters. He had disintegrate. I could have hit him with 43, with 13, 18 or something, D6 plus 40. I could have killed him if I wanted. But I didn't. I was like, oh, exactly. Go kill your comrades now. Oh, he did exactly that. He went up and the PvP started. So I actually made him execute orders. He wasn't made at disadvantage. He was a spellcasting class, so he had no HP. The other spellcaster, you pull him off, so that was his big goal. The Tabaxi was a barbarian, so he had way more HP. So I was like, okay, got rid of the other sorcerer, the first in one round. That was good, and then he just had a really dragged out fight with the barbarian against all his cleverness. In the middle I was like, maybe I thought it was fun to like use great invisibility to make the big bad evil guy disappear. Just in case. Yeah, then I fought. Edgelord won. And killed the Baba. He would try to come back, but already everyone was like, yeah, the story's over. I was like, no. Then he uses his invisibility right behind him. I was like, you remember the first year of the school? Yes, always work alone. And at that moment I disintegrated him. So yeah. That's how everything concluded. Everybody's fucking dead. And I was really sorry for the other guys. That I really couldn't pick up any of their story bits. Mr. Edgelord had great fun. Oh, the others were just... they were bored. I was sorry. I had a whole rant afterwards and all grew my inability to make sure that everyone was entertained. They were like, no, it's alright. All of us had fun. It was a great story. And it's a one-shot. You know, if you can make it just fit for one person, it was alright. During our big monologue with the BB and the player character at the end, it was like 20 minutes of us just talking. Other guys were like on the side of the table just reading players. I don't know what thing it was. Oh yeah, we're going to take this. They're already hasted. So I really wanted to go then to another direction, but sometimes you just gotta, you know, flow with it. And my ability to flow with it was rather hindered. Like immediately afterwards, my phone started spinning while driving home. And it was like, yeah, you could have done that. I don't remember the bits I had imagined. I made a long voice message, but it was alright, it was just a one shot. So for the next time, I had the idea for the DM to be there during the character creation. So you can like hear around, you know, get to learn a lot more of the character inside, know how they work. Because really, when you are standing there, you are reading the other characters obviously beforehand. I really like going to remember every little bit. Though. And I was also doing the character creation of one of them. Because he came, I was still having days off and he came to me after work immediately because he was further away. And it was necessary to he had to drive like 40 minutes to his home and 40 minutes back to play. So right after we went to meet, we smoked a hookah. Not a war, but like the water pipe thing, jig. So yeah. That's how my session ended. I hope you liked the story. I didn't really think I could have done it in this part. It just was like, yeah, just this boss. He's dead. What a perfect timing, and Yuna killed him with a fucking leg off her left. 10 billion minutes of cutscene, and he still managed to get out of this part. Is what I would say if I could just go ahead and go like,